The change happened when we got there. We were in Kuwait. We were convoying into Iraq, and they said that if there was any children, there's children in the roads, and if any of them got in our way, we were going to run them over. We were ordered not to stop. And I look around, and I'm the only one who's in the slightest bit perturbed, and which made me feel kind of weird, kind of shocked. I spent the night, I didn't sleep, and I'm like, I can't. I physically cannot. If I see a child, I have a 3-year-old at home. If I see a kid run in front of me, in front of the convoy, I should stop. Furthermore, it's their country. You know, the idea is that it's going to be an ambush. They're going to send a kid into the road, the convoy will stop, and we'll get shot at. And in my mind, I'm thinking, then let's get shot at. I'd rather die fighting an insurgent than live with running over an innocent kid, because not every kid that runs across the road is part of a convoy. So I went to tell my chain of command, and I said, you know, I can't. And after about a 5-hour argument of them hearing me say I won't, and I had to explain to them I'm saying I can't, and they kept hearing I won't, like I won't follow this order. And I was trying to explain to them, no, you don't understand, I can't. If a kid runs in a road, I'll stop. And if that gets people killed, then that's your fault, because I'm telling you right now, I cannot do it. And so they stuck me in the rear of the convoy, which was the most dangerous spot of the convoy. And that just kind of, there I am in Iraq now. It's too late to back out. I'm thinking I'm going to protect my country. And then it's just a series of, you know, they don't understand. If you run over someone's child, what do you think they're going to do? And then you would ask him straight up, what would you do if someone ran over your kid? Oh, I'd hunt them down, and these are Northwoods people, you know, from northern Wisconsin. They all have rifles at home and rifle racks in their trucks. Well, you know, what would you do if someone ran over your child? Well, I'd hunt them down and kill them. I'd track them to the ends of the earth and slit their throat. It's like, what the fuck do you think they're going to do when we hit their kid? And, but we're building them a school, or we're fixing their road. Well, is that okay if I kill your grandma to fix your road? I mean, they just couldn't fathom it. And in doing these actions, we're creating the very insurgency that we're fighting against. So each day just got progressively to be, I literally felt like I was in an alternative universe. That I just couldn't fathom that you have to be kidding me. And someone would come back, and I'd hear some story about something that someone did, and the way they treated a civilian, and I'm like, you have to be an idiot. I almost, for a while, I was convinced that this was by design, that it had to be some mad genius who said, we need a perpetual war that will never end, and how can we make that happen? And we'll treat the civilians like this, because it just seems so idiotic. And that's when I just started going numb, and I was worried. And I cared about the people I was serving with, and I was trying to convince them that you don't want to treat these people like this. It's not, it may seem, it's like this mob mentality. Right now it's okay, but when you get home, one day you're going to be holding your grandkid on your knee, and you're going to think about how you treated these people. And the day that they said that they probably weren't, maybe not weapons of mass destruction, basically admitted to the lie, and everybody just kept on working like nothing had happened. And I literally, I felt like I was, like, I don't know, in some pseudo world where everyone was drugged except me. Did you hear that? They just said that. Did you guys read that in the paper? There are no weapons of mass destruction. We were totally lied to and manipulated. Does anybody give a fuck? You know, just shut up, Moon, and keep driving the truck.